So in this video, I'm going to break down a day in the life of your potential customer if you're a service-based business. All right, in this example, we're going to use Bob for a roofing company. Now, Bob is, he's your typical customer. He's got plenty of things going on: family, work, bills, golf, car issues, roof repair. He's got lots of stuff going on. And as you can see here, roof repair is one of many things happening in Bob's life. All right, Bob's just a normal guy. He likes a good beer and golf, typical stuff. But the problem is, Bob has got he needs his roof repaired because his wife is, annoying him about it, and he needs it fixed. Can't have holes in the roof. But Bob's got lots of other stuff going on too. All right, he's got car issues. Okay, he ran over a vegan intentionally and he broke his exhaust. His friends want to play golf. Money stress over the bills. His boss is an asshole. He's got marriage issues, mostly because of the roof and many other things, most likely. So he's got a lot of stuff going on. As you can see here, the roof is one thing out of all of this. Okay, so he's been getting nagged for about 3 weeks now, because there's a hole in the roof and it's leaking. And he's decided, Bob's going, okay, I need to get this fixed. I really need to fix this hole in the roof before I get a divorce. And so what Bob does is he starts looking around, all right? He's on Facebook, he's on Google Ads. And as soon as he starts looking and searching for roofing companies on Facebook and Google, guess what happens? Well, all these other roofing companies, the ads start targeting him. Okay, he's going to be getting shown ads for roof repairs, Fix My Roof, Roofco, Roof Doc on Facebook as he scrolls through it, and he's going to be clicking on all of those. Okay, Google ads, he's on Google, he's going to be getting hit with Google ads for Roof Plus, Plus Roof, Roofy McRoof Roof. All right, all these companies are targeting him with their advertising because that's how the algorithms work. But Bob, for some reason, found this company over here, okay? And he's, he liked the look of them. So he went to their website and he requested a quote. He reached out to get his roof fixed, all right? And in the majority of cases, it takes days to answer Bob. It takes days, literally days, sometimes weeks, because of all these problems on the front end, all right? And nobody answers him. But the problem you got to understand is the average attention span today in digital context is like 8 seconds. You have basically no time. Why is it 8 seconds? Well, because of all this. All right. Bob didn't just reach out to your business. Okay. He reached out to these guys, but he's getting smashed on the daily by all these businesses. And he's going to be reaching out to all these businesses too. So what do you think happens when you give him 3 days before you even answer his inquiry? Well, he submits inquiries to all these other businesses. And whoever gets back to him the fastest is obviously going to have the highest chance of winning him as a customer. And so for the majority of businesses who take multiple days or hours, even hours is too long to respond to Bob, okay, his attention span is not there because it's 2025, right? And he's got all these problems. And what happens is he just ends up down here in the CRM abyss. Okay? He ends up in the abyss of your CRM and your business where everyone goes who you just didn't get back to fast enough, and they don't convert. What they do is they go into someone else's funnel over here, Fix My Roof, Roofco, Roof Doc, and they end up converting into a customer for them, and then they become a long-term customer of another business, and then you don't win their money. And so that's essentially what happens when you're too slow to respond. Okay, that's the psychology of it. Your customers, they're not just thinking about you. They have all kinds of stuff going on. They're running over vegans. They got money stress. Their friends want to play golf. They don't like their work. They're married. They got kids. They're just normal people, and they have normal problems. So they have a lot of stuff going on. We live in a complex world today, so you got to be fast. 3 days is just way too long. If Bob reaches out 3 days later, he gets an email. Oh, how can we help? It's like, well, fucking hell. He's gone somewhere else. It's too slow. Way too slow. So what happens if you make that 30 seconds? Well, you're basically going to increase your conversion on Bob by about 350%. You're going to absolutely skyrocket it. And if you do that consistently for every lead, then you're just going to make more money, because the more people that reach out, the faster they get reached, the faster they get responded to, the more customers you are going to convert. Okay. If this looked interesting and you have this problem and you want to get more Bobs in your business, convert more of them, well, let me know and we can book a call. And what we'll do is, we'll go through all of this. We'll have a look at how fast your response times are. We'll give you some averages. We can calculate a potential increase in revenue from fixing your response times, and we can show you how we do it. Okay, we can show you the actual mechanisms of how you can create a 30-second response time at unlimited scale using various systems. So I hope this video was helpful, and have a great day.